All right, man, Week 16 is upon us. Week 15 had its ups and downs, especially with the Seahawks defeating the Eagles.
Absolutely. What a week. This week, I'm taking back the trophy with Week 16's predictions.
Whoa. Hold your horses, Obama. My predictions might have been off the last 15 weeks, but I know this week I'll be on point due to my research. I can tell you right now, the Chicago Cubs will beat the San Antonio Spurs.
Biden, don't you start that senile crap.
Every week, it never fails. Biden never seems to get his teams right. Anywho, let's get back to our predictions for Week 16, shall we?
Yes, Barack, let's do it. Looks like the first game we have in this week's matchup is the Saints and the Rams. Cooper Kupp seems back to being healthy. And what a tremendous season the rookie Puka Nacua is having.
I must say, that kid reminds me of myself in the Vietnam War. He continues to make plays week after week.
Vietnam War. Goodness, Joe. How old would that make?
Well, you smart ass. I'll be 106 on my next birthday.
Old as crap. This is why I'm running for office again. Anywho, I'm not making this a political debate. My guess is that the Rams will blow the Saints out of the water. What do you all think?
I think you're right. Stafford has been looking great lately. The Rams do much better when all their weapons on offense are healthy.
I love when Matthew Stafford lays those big hits out there on defense or intercepts the ball.
Joe, I'm seriously done with you. Moving on. Our next matchup is the Bills and the Chargers. I'll start by saying this. The way the Chargers got destroyed by the Raiders leads me to believe they won't win any more games this season. They still have the Broncos and Chiefs left on their schedule after this Bills game, and they are not beating the Bills. That's my take.
Trump, I agree. What an embarrassing blowout. I'm going with the Bills for the win in this matchup.
Well, I'm going with the Chargers. I like rooting for the underdog. I was the underdog when I ran against Trump, and look who came out victorious.
Joe, let's not make this personal. I don't think you want to go there, my friend, especially when you just got a new mountain bike with training wheels on it. I mean, who does that? A mountain bike with training wheels, goodness. Anywho, off to the next team. We have the Steelers and the Bengals.
I'm really digging the Steelers right now. The Bengals are without Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase isn't dangerous unless he has Burrow.
I agree, Obama. I'm rolling with the Steelers on this one as well. I miss the good old days of watching Antonio Brown light defenses up with his route running. But I tell you what, Steelers got a new receiver in town by the name of George Pickens. That kid's hands are certified.
Joe, what the heck is route running? It's route running doofus. Anywho, I'm rolling with the Steelers. They shouldn't have a problem putting the Bengals to sleep like a baby kitten. With that said, the next matchup is the Colts and the Falcons. My pick is on the Colts. How the heck does anyone lose to the Carolina Panthers like the Falcons did last week? No offense, Panther fans. I still need your vote in the upcoming election.
Oh, stop it. America loves me, not you. So does Russia. I think. Anywho, I'm taking the Falcons. Coming off an embarrassing loss from last week, I feel the Falcons have something to prove. Put me down for the Falcons on this one.
Joe, I think you're wrong about Russia, buddy. Trump, I'm rolling with you on this matchup. The Colts looked good last week, beating up on the Steelers. Gardner Minshew threw for 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. I don't see them struggling this game.
I don't see them struggling neither. Okay, off to the next matchup. We have the Titans versus the Seahawks. Fellas, what an impressive bird fight last week between the Seahawks and Eagles. I really thought the Eagles would destroy Seattle. Seahawks did a great job taking control of that game towards the end. I'm going with Saddle on this.
I'm going Seattle as well. The Titans are doing too much at quarterback. Will Levis can't seem to stay healthy, so Ryan Tannehill is starting. Tannehill used to be the starter and has since lost his job to rookies. I don't see the Titans winning this one.
Definitely. Okay, Joe, what do you think? Joe? Joe!
Oh, goodness, sorry. I fell asleep, hence the name Sleepy Joe. Anywho, I'm going with the Seattle Sea Lions.
I'm seriously going to lose it on him. Secret Service, please bring that man his medication. Moving on to the next matchup, we have the Lions versus the Vikings. I'm rolling with the Lions on this. They started the season strong, but They've been a little off since Thanksgiving. I see the Lions getting back on track and ready for the playoffs.
Agreed. Put me down for the Lions as well.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so next we have the Commanders and the Jets. What really breaks my heart is that the Jets have missed out on so much this season due to losing Aaron Rodgers early. I feel they would have been a much better team with him healthy. This week, I'm picking the Commanders for this matchup.
I'm going New York Jets on this one. The Commanders are at the bottom of the NFC East below the Giants. The Jets, on the other hand, are second to last in the AFC East. Both teams have losing records. I know the Jets are coming off of a big blowout from the Dolphins last week, but I feel they may pull this one off with going against a lower-tier team.
I agree with Obama. This matchup is two bottom-tier teams facing off. I will go with the New York Yankees.
Joe, you're starting to give me a dang headache. Moving on, we have the Packers and the Panthers. I'm rolling with the Packers on this one. The Panthers have a lot they're trying to figure out over there in that organization.
I agree with Donald Duck. Panthers are way off course this year, especially with Cam Newton struggling this year as a rookie.
Joe, Cam Newton is retired. Bryce Young is their quarterback.
Well, don't be a smartass about it, Obama. You know what I meant when I said that.
Dude, you're losing it. Anywho, I'm going with the Packers as well.
Just ignore the shenanigans, Obama. The man gets confused walking off stage all the time. Anywho, next we have the Texans and the Browns. I'm really liking C.J. Stroud, but he's out this game with a concussion. But in the same token, this is the reason I feel Browns will win this one.
Keep talking your crap. I will have the police throw you back in jail. This week I'm going Browns as well.
Guys, let's not make this personal. I heard they have Secret Service sitting in the crowd with flashlights pointing to the direction Joe needs to go after a speech. Sorry, Joe. Had to throw some shade. Anywho, put me down for Browns as well.
Ha! Good one, Obama. Next we have the Bucks versus the Jags. I'm rolling with the Bucks on this one. Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans have been baking defenses week over week.
Well put. I don't see why Mike Evans won't have another 100-yard receiving day.
Whoa. Hold your horses. Do you not realize that Trevor Lawrence comes back this game? I call him Hercules Jr. I wish I could smell his hair. I'm going Jags on this.
Joe, you're one weird son of a gun. Okay, let's go rapid fire for the rest of the games. Next is Bears Cardinals. I got the Cardinals on this one.
I'll take the Cubs.
Goodness, Joe. Okay, I'll take the Cardinals.
All right, fellas, next is Dallas and Miami. My, oh my, is this one a big one? You have a pissed-off Dallas coming off the loss to the Bills. I'm going Dallas on this. I feel their team knows there's no way they can lose this game.
Yeah, but Miami is arguably the hottest team in the NFL right now. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle is always a home run play waiting to happen.
I agree with Joe. I mean, who's really messing with the Miami Dolphins right now? They average like 1,000 points a game. Put me down for Miami.
Okay, both of you will see. Anywho, next we have Denver and New England. I'm rolling with Denver. Patriots have seemed to be nothing without Brady for a while. And Bill Belichick might have a new job next year, if you know what I mean.
Definitely. Russell hasn't been Russ since he's played with the Seahawks, but I think he's good enough to beat the Patriots.
Yes, put me down for the Ponies.
Bartender, I'll take 4 more shots of your finest tequila. Joe is seriously taking me there today with his crap. Christmas Day, we got some good ones. First is the Raiders and Chiefs. The way the Raiders beat up on the Chargers last week was the confidence they need to stand any kind of match against the Chiefs. I'm rolling with the Chiefs. The Raiders will not be enough at the end of the day to beat them.
I'm going with the Chiefs as well. This should be an easy win.
I see Pat having a big day this game, giving out touchdowns like Santa Claus.
This next one might be the blowout of the week, especially coming into this game pissed off. We have the Eagles and Giants. The way the Eagles got beat last week, I'm pretty sure they are looking to obliterate the Giants. What do you all think?
Yeah, let's get a RIP to the Giants this week. They stand in the way of the Eagles' wrath. Give me Eagles this week.
I agree. Poor Giants. I'll take the Eagles as well.
All right, men. This last matchup is a big one. We got the 49ers and the Ravens. This one I consider a heavyweight boxing match. A lot of America will be tuned in on this one. I'll take the 49ers on this. They are on fire this season.
Yeah, that Deebo Samuel is no joke. He reminds me of when I played football in high school. They called me D-Joe Samuel.
All right, Joe, enough. Put Joe down for the 49ers. I'm choosing the Ravens on this one. I feel Lamar Jackson has saved all his Michael Vick energy for this game. I say Ravens win in close score, with Lamar Jackson rushing for 100 yards and throwing for 300.
Well, he's going to need it, Obama. It's the only way the Ravens are going to pull this off. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our picks for Week 16. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel for our weekly picks and recaps. If you haven't already, take a look at our Week 15's recap. It's hilarious. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next one.